Substitution on the court.
Here's Conley. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Minnesota up by 4, and we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the basket by Hield. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game. And Minnesota with possession.
Here we go.
Trailing by 2. A shot by Conley. No good. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement,
let's go, boy.
Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Payton. Back to Jackson Davis. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
Come on, nigga, what?
Maybe sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Payton. Yet to see a basket. Here's the second effort. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Transition.
That fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. Kuminga pulls it in.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Here's Curry.
No, sir.
It's blocked by Gobert.
Timeout, timeout. So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Game. Win. I told you.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Butler. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Gobert. McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him.
Let's go, boy.
His team, he gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value utility guy. Look, we all know Rudy Gobert is a force on defense, but you can't afford to ever ignore this guy. I mean, he's got the physical gifts to make problems anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Green. Here's Podziemski. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Here's Conley. Still no points. Here's Edwards. Podziemski grabs the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Up top, Podziemski. On the wing, Curry. And here's Butler outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Outside Conley. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 36 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler. Pass to Edwards.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Good hands, Daniels.
The Warriors able to retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with a swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Butler. No good. Randall with some nice D. Over Payton. And that one hits the back iron. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Minnesota up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Clark with Minnesota being a major player in the West now. Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And yes, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Curry, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. His team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
Minnesota shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line on this one. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Green. And the layup is good. Green's gotten his second bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, that's a harbinger of things to come. He's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Moody. No points yet. Here's Butler. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Down low. It's intercepted. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Curry with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Curry's shot is off. And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Edwards. Oh, Green with a block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame.
Glad them chains, I don't fuck with gold.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now here's Curry. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Outside Edwards. To halt the run. And get the rebound. Gobert. No good with a layup. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game. Curry from deep three-point land. No good on the quick three. It's Edwards on the wing. 11 points in the game. Gets the three to fall. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. You know, about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
Back to Hield. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Hield so good at finding ways to get it in the hoop, regardless of who's defending.
You know, to be a high-volume shooter like Buddy Hield, you have to have a lot of self-confidence, Clark.
Well, not just self-confidence, BA. You better have the ability to knock down shots, and Buddy Hield has that in spades. He can get it done from any direction he needs to, going right, going left.
I told my mom about what you said about flying down and helping them drive. She said they said when they let me drive the car, so people make this
Back to Butler.
harder than what it needs to be sometimes.
Now Gobert. He's got 11. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
The Warriors leading to the paint. Outside Payton. Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. 17 seconds left in the third. Here's Butler. Doesn't go for him. Randall with some nice D. Edwards for 3. And they'll get another chance. Gobert. It's good!
Let's go.
It's good at the buzzer. Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's Minnesota leading by a... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get...
Would you have Roosevelt when all the kids walked out and someone had got ran over and died?
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Curry. Pass to Payton. Here's Kuminga. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
My mom said she's real stingy, like you go to her house and you can't sit on her chair.
I mean,
She use her stuff. She's like that.
And there's no let up in sight.
When did the movie Walk Out release?
So he comes up empty, missing both.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Right side Curry. And Gobert with a block. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 1. And so it's Golden State with it. And here's Curry for 3. It doesn't go for him.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting. And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Edwards for 3. Edwards on target.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
And Curry is good for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it.
Sing on fire and got blocked. Come on.
Pass to Looney. Payton with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And the Warriors with another 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Here's McDaniels. And it's good. 2 points.
Edwards has such good feel, knows when to get his own or move the ball.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves, and if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from Coach in the huddle. Back to you, Ryan.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Edwards!
Let's go.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
And so it's Golden State with it. It's a one-point game. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry from the arc.
Redneck ass niggas can't wait to go home to dream, bro.
A big bucket. Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth, final quarter here. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant one foul.
Hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. Here's Edwards. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Pass to Green. Puts it up from 12. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves trail. To the middle. And
Ah, nigga.
Majemski. Here's Butler. Oh, what a dunk.
And Butler relishes this. I mean, he feels really comfortable going right at the defense at crucial points in the game.
Edwards can't hit. The Warriors lead by 3. Curry with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. And the basket is good. He got it to go and he took the ball. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity to 3-point play. And that one falls for Curry.
And there's the ice cream with the apple pie, folks. Excellent trip up the floor to stretch this lead out.
That'll be a 5-second call. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Fires for 3. He's off on that one. And the foul called on Brandon Majemski. That's his first foul. Timberwolves trail by 6.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty and it's over.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Outside Butler. 3-pointer. Curry's shot is off. McDaniels from long range. And they recover it.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 17-7 run. They get it back. Outside Moody. And again, no good by Golden State. Warriors take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that about wraps it up.